Fini gets it back. Restart from the kick-in. Oh, again here, Idris Fini. Back for Sofiane El-Mesra. Fini, wide for Anas El-Ayyan. Inside. Oh, tell you what, he absolutely sat Felipe Valerio down there, didn't he? Bensalan for Fini. He's going to take it on here. One goalkeeper to another. Straight down the throat of Willian. You'd have expected him to have made that save. Such a passionate shot stopper that he is. Well, this will breathe a little bit more confidence back into Morocco now after the setback of conceding. El-Mesra. What's the foul? But Ben Salam, who's there to be hit, wasn't it? El-Mesra. Sharawi. El-Ayyan. Diego. Right there in his face. Back for Ben Salam again. Is the shot on again? Valerio, stay in play, and he can turn. Well, that was the stop. God, that was nestling in the corner, wasn't it? But for Paris. Brazil make it to the semi-finals again for a record 9th time. Marlon, oh, it looked as though it opened up for him. Place for El Pozo along with Marcel and Rafa Santos. Diego of Barcelona for Willian. Leandro Lino is only one of 2 players in this Brazil team who play their game back home in Brazil. He won't be panicking just yet, just a 1-goal game it is so far. And El-Mesra. El-Ayyan for El-Mesra. Just over 4 minutes of this gripping first half remaining here in Bukhara. Brazil leading through Marcel's 10th goal of the tournament. Back for Ben Salam. Ryan Sefeni, Sharawi back for Ben Salam again. El-Ayyan. Sharawi. Round he goes. Well, there is the block. Look at Leandro Lino. And Artur on the side as well. And Croatia and Thailand have scored against Brazil. Right, Fini. There's a squirm in towards El-Mesra. Sort his feet out to create something. Timeout called Morocco.
علاش كتيري شعراوي نفسي ما فهمتوش معايا شي نوي الثاني هذا باش خاص ضروري نخيس في راسو وشي الكره اللي عطاتك نضربها انت بس ما ليا غادي تبلوكي هنا اسمع غتبلوكي هنايا دريس بحال غير هاد اللون ديال الشعراوي غضرب شي خلاص.
Well, that's how the goal has come about here. Thunderclaps started at the opposite end to where Morocco are attacking. That'll be quite the second half as they attack that end. Can they give those fans something to shout about here? Just got to wait, as there's a bit of a clean-up job going on just in front of the Moroccan bench at present. I think we need another mop. There's quite a lot to mop up here. They are quick at it as well, the volunteers who have been absolutely terrific here in Bukhara. Same can be said in Andijan and in Tashkent. I think we're getting there, just the officials ensure everything's all right underfoot. Even Ben Salam is out of goal, sliding along. If we do need some drier cloths, perhaps. This is quite the wait. 3:24 remaining on the clock. I think we're good to go. Oh, Willian. Absolutely on his toes, off the mark. Just the kick in. Al-Mazra, Sharawi back into the mix. Felipe Valerio right there where it matters for Brazil. Al-Mazra. Felipe Valerio is there again. This is probably the most defending that Brazil have had to do throughout the whole of the tournament. It was always going to be a more sterner test here against Morocco, but Neguinho has turned that over, and off he goes! Oh my goodness! That is an outrageously good save from Ben Salam. I'm going to with it quickly here. Jacob for Neguinho. Oh, they have scored it! Leandro Lino! Brazil lead by 2. And Morocco have a mighty job on their hands to keep their World Cup adventure going. A fabulous finish from Leandro Lino. We're finally starting to see what he's all about. Great touch here. And what a finish off the inside of the post. But it's the movement as well, the vision to find, and then the overall execution. Morocco caught out. 2-0 now. Well, he scored an absolutely brilliant goal against Costa Rica to open up his account here in Uzbekistan. And Morocco need their big game players that are available to them now to really stand up. So close to half-time as well. You wonder whether that lengthier a timeout taking all the wind out of the momentum that was being built by Morocco. Here's El Ayan, away from one. Keep it in play, good close control. Oh, Neguinho wins that fairly. Oh, he was denied incredibly just before that second goal went in. El Ayan. Is Mezra for Rais El-Feni, away from Neguinho. He's got a cross in too. Little touch there was cute from Amazal. With that 2-goal cushion now. Elian doesn't need to launch it too quickly away. The semi-final taking place later in Tashkent, Ukraine, Venezuela. It's the winner of this one. El Mezra. Amazal. Rais El-Feni blocked by Willian. And you need a little bit of luck as well going your way. Brazil will look to defend and take this 2-goal cushion into half-time. Be a huge lift for Morocco if they can find a way to goal before the break. Rais El-Feni just opened up to Felipe Valerio there. The game restarts. It's certainly not keeping the Morocco fans quiet. How it is all going for their team out there so far. Neguinho has stolen it. Played back off him. Rais El-Feni. El Mezra, Ben Salam. Rais El-Feni approaching the final 30 seconds. Rais El-Feni, not much going on in terms of movement for Morocco. Ben Salam here acting as that extra outfield player. El Ayan. Ben Salam. Get in the way of everything at the minute. Oh, Brazil, they really are defensively really strong. Half time, and Brazil are halfway to Tashkent. Marcel scoring again for his 10th goal in this competition. Added to it as well by Leandro Lino, so close to half-time. And Brazil, they are being made to work defensively as well, but taking their moments when they've come their way, and they have a 2-goal cushion going into the break. Half-time, it's Brazil 2, Morocco 0. This quarter-final is going the way of Brazil, and will it be a picture moment for them come the end of this one? Brazil looking to head to a record 9th semi-final. For Morocco, and all of their injuries, their depletion in terms of their squad, they started really well, but in the end, it is Brazil who were fired in the first blows. More attempts, as you can see, overall than the Seleção here. 5 on target to the 6 on target for Brazil. They were getting pretty close. Morocco had got to 5, actually, in terms of fouls given away, but they kept their discipline well. Far from over this, far from over, you feel, even though Brazil have a 2-goal lead at half-time. In a repeat of the FIFA Futsal quarter-final of 3 years ago in Lithuania, Brazil facing Morocco here with a chance to get through to a semi-final in Tashkent. Brazil, who come into this one, they've absolutely coasted into the quarter-finals, the way that they've gone through the group stage and the last 16 against Costa Rica. And it was Fahau who was looking to be a menace in the opening stages. Morocco coming into this one decimated by injuries, playing out an absolute thriller of the last 16 tie against Iran. You wonder how much was left in the tank. And both teams went from one end to the other in creating moments. There's a chance for Felipe Valerio from not much, really. And then Marcel into the ground, deflection and in to open the scoring for Brazil. His 10th goal here, leading the way as the top goal scorer in this tournament, and he has scored in every single game here in Uzbekistan. Brazil coming forward again, this time through Marcelo, and it was a really good reaction stop to deny him scoring a second goal. But for as good as Brazil are from an attacking sense, so stern they have been from a defensive point of view as well. But it could have been better for them when Diego's free kick here. It got through, it got beyond the goalkeeper, but not through Barit, whose left ankle steered it wide. Bensalam tried his luck, and he was straight down the throat of Willian. Maybe a routine save for the world's best goalkeeper. And then towards the end of the first half, Leandro Lino found some space. He was found beautifully by Niguinho, who'd just been denied previous. And Leandro Lino scoring for the second game in succession. Great touch out of the body and a finish to match as well. Morocco got it all to do in the second half, but you sense that this one is far from over. At half-time, it is Brazil 2, Morocco 0. Welcome back, everybody. And so welcome back to the teams. For Morocco, I mean, they got at Brazil in the early stages. They've had a lot of the ball as well, but they've just not been able to penetrate through this stern defense of Brazil. That's only conceded 2 goals here at the tournament overall. That Brazil, once they've got into the final 10 meters or so, they've looked really dangerous. Marcel scoring again here in this one. Leandro Lino as well, scoring again for the 2nd straight game. 2-0 Brazil. What gives in the second half? This quarterfinals, they were only introduced in 2012. Brazil have won the previous 2. 2012 and against Morocco in 2021, 2016. A year to forget for Brazil, going out at last 16. What about you, Morocco? What is left in the tank? For all of the setbacks that they have had pre-tournament and during the tournament with regards to personnel, an extraordinary victory, emotional victory against Iran in the last 16, and now they are 2 down against the team who everybody expects to go and lift the trophy in Tashkent a week today. Date for your diary. Marquinhos Xavier. Spoken about the importance of scoring goals, but keeping goals out. True professor, teacher, educator of the sport. A number of publications out. There's no one like him, there really isn't. Diego, back for Marlon, and all of this, of course, to remind you that there is no Pito. He's in the squad, but I don't think he's going to be taking any part in this, barring some extraordinary turnaround, you feel. The absolute need for him to come on. The injury that kept him out of the last 16 game against Costa Rica. He's on the bench. That right hamstring, that right thigh heavily strapped. Free kick here, Morocco giving away the first foul of the second half. They did give away foul, but no 5 in the first half, but no more. And Diego picking it up now for Brazil. Diego coming inside, and Borit getting in the way. That would have been rather conventional, but still doing his job. Helping out Ben Salam. Marlon was picked out, and he just sets himself and waits again. Diego low this time in towards Marcel. Here's Fahau. Marcel again. And now Marlon. Club mates, as well as international teammates. Diego and Fahau. And up towards Fahau now. He just couldn't gather it, couldn't take it with him. And Borit, the back to his goalkeeper, is Elayan for Al Mazrah. And Elayan, good skills from him. Al Mazrah just shielded out by Fahau. Some great talents of the sport going against each other there. Fahau lays it off for Marlon. What a challenge from the captain, Al Mazrah. Here he is for Morocco. You sense the next goal in this contest has to come from that. Al Mazrah stopped on the turnover, and Marcel for Diego, and Diego for Marcel. He's put it over. That could have been the moment. His reaction said it all. Diego with a fine challenge to earn it back. Oh, it's a big miss from a player who has been terrific big time here in Bukhara. It'll be a moment that comes back to haunt Brazil. We'll soon find out. Willian committed to get involved, Willian. He's on his way to Russia, the goalkeeper, and there's a return to the fold here for Gita, Thiago Gita, who has not played a lot here. Gita for Fahau. Gita, who's the sole surviving member of the 2012 success, their last success at a World Cup, Brazil. As in Russia these days. And Idris Rais-Alfeni, I think he'll be hoping not another injury. This came about from the attempted block on Diego just a few moments ago. But then eventually fell to Marcel, who blazed it over the top. Sofian Charawi, back on he comes. You don't get a lot out of Marquinhos Xavier, I think it's fair to say. He's on the sidelines. Here's Artur towards Marlon. Charawi, and Artur is given away the foul. One of the most assists coming into this game in the tournament, Artur. Zil Mezra will do well to get there and start to the top row. Feli Valerio. Charawi! Oh, is angling into the corner and stop from Gita. Charawi has to react here. Marlon, what a challenge from El Mezran up for the first side. It opens up here. Charawi has it, and Gita with the stop. A man who's had immense success throughout his career internationally and club level. Well, they were struggling for numbers here, weren't they? Could have got left or right. Gita making the save. Elayan has won it, and Elayan has a go. As Fahau is claiming that there might have been more in that. As he just holds his mouth. Elayan at the centre of the decision to award Iran a penalty after the Uta sounded. There was a few of those sort of challenges in that game, in fact. Just didn't bring yellow cards. Certainly the arm is high and into the face of Fahau. Video support is now going to be introduced for the first time in this game. Maybe Brazil feel that there's a bit too much from Elayan. A yellow card to one of the coaching team for Brazil. I don't think they're totally happy here with Elayan and that arm across Fahau. The arm is high, there's no doubt about that. But does this warrant violent conduct? This is what they're looking for, whether it is worthy of a red card as it comes into the minds of the referee. With the criteria of red cards, goals, penalties, mistaken identity. So this is the call.
After the review, there was a foul with reckless manner, number 3, yellow card.
So I think this is just going to be yellow for Elayan. Not worthy of a red, no intent for Elayan. I think this is going to be a free kick for Brazil. To say that Fahau, I don't think is... I'm totally convinced that that is the right call and it should be more than a yellow. And going by what we have seen in the tournament, that's probably the right call. Salayan getting the yellow cards. As Brazil do restart now. Fahau up against Elayan. Here's Neguinho. Just got away from him. Leandro Lino staying in play all the way back for Guita now, who's capable with the ball at his feet and scoring goals. Scored around 25 goals in his time with Sporting when playing in Portugal. Oh, that'll do for Morocco. I want to get on with this quickly. Leandro Lino reading it from Amazal, and now Fahau. Fahau looking for Artur. The idea was right, the execution really outside of the foot. Quite there from Fahau, who's replaced now by Felipe Valerio. It possibly is going to be a game where we won't see Rafa Santos again after that injury he picked up early in the first half. Leandro Lino for 2 for company. Have met pre-tournament, these two. They were playing friendlies. Morocco with a victory, Brazil with victories and a draw as well. Samad Mohamed of France describing Brazil as like a steamroller here in Uzbekistan. Still time yet, and I won't be forcing too many passes like that from Bensalam. Just plays into the hands of Brazil. Can restart and dictate the game at their own style and pace. Oh, Leandro Lino has it. Neguinho! Wow. How has he not scored? Wrong side of the post. 2 big chances in the second half for Brazil to put this game away. Willian is back on now. Plus is out of play. Oh, not helping themselves to the back. El-Masra giving it away, but into the side of the goal it goes. There's Alayan Barit making the move. Sharawi now. Up against Artur. Sharawi can't get a crossing. Diego. Brazil with Morocco exactly where they want them. Leandro Lino. Captain Diego just dictating everything out there. Leandro Lino is... And Diego is the target. Sharawi has done Neguinho here, who has reacted. Oh, and now then it's Sharawi and Willian, who's not having any of it. The longer this game goes on with Morocco chasing, more tense it could turn out to be. Look at El-Masra here. Look at him. Use your head, he says. That's great. Great stuff from the captain. Leadership. Sharawi getting a yellow card. There comes to nothing here as Boumezou. Sharawi, well, he will miss the semi-final. If they do get through, if they do turn this around somehow. Neguinho. Artur. Diego. This is going to be Morocco ball, I think. Yep. Well, what was the thinking of Willian? Whether he thought that well, wasn't a defensive touch. Boric. Al-Mizra. Away by Otto. Don't care where he goes, just as long as it's away from danger. It's a case of Brazil turning around to Hisham Daguig and Morocco going, come on, what have you got? For minutes, it is Brazil defense well on top. Here's Artur. Willian has to distribute with his hands to restart. Well, get going with it. Al-Mizra sees some space, and he's going to get a free kick as well, just as he was pulling back there. And they're asking for cards as well, Al-Mizra, which we don't want to see. To all of that, Marlon does get a yellow card. There we go. Well, Sharawi. Al-Mizra. Two in the wall. Sharawi squares it. Oh, well, he was a popular, it has to be said, into the path of Otman Boumezou. Scored a couple of goals here in a game against Tajikistan. Actually scored their first goal of the FIFA Futsal World Cup after just 23 seconds, but struggling to make a dent in Brazil's defense here. Still 2-0, 12:51 to go in the contest as Marquinhos Xavier calls a timeout.
Tempo emocional. Para quê? Duas coisas. Primeira delas, nós não podemos ficar atrasando e jogar. Então, errou. Mais uma, devolve, vamos jogar. Não precisamos ficar sustentando para ver a força dos caras. Joga a volta para trás e tira eles do equilíbrio da defesa. 1, 2. Isso pode acontecer num momento decisivo. O juiz fica errando. E a gente não pode ficar nessa pilha de então. Agora, pô, 2-0. É tempo para nós voltar pro jogo e jogar o jogo, controlando o emocional. A briga e a pressão, nós temos que jogar.
It will be thorough, it will be concise. We'll listen to Marquinhos Xavier talk about futsal. You ask him one question, don't need to ask him another one. Here's Marcel for Marlon. And Marcel. Jacob can't keep it in play here for Brazil. We're looking to return to the top of the sport. World Cup glory for the first time in 12 years. And to add to the Copa America success that they had earlier this year, an 11th title. Sharawi, Boric. Wow, that's there the referee. He's a scorer of the African Cup of Nations, Sofiane Boric. Said that their overall target has been the semi-final. to get to the semi-final. Oh, that's risky from Artur. Now Mezran knows how much of a chance that was. Where's Fahau? Three-time best player. Jago for Gita now, back on. And Gita taking it a long way. Artur back for Jago. Artur. Got pressure from Sharoui. Fahau. Marlon for Jago. Fahau. Artur still wanting it again over on that far side. Fahau. Oh, and Boumezou has earned it back for Morocco. Got a gap of 2 to bridge here in Bukhara. Moritz for Boumezou again. Moritz for Boumezou, oh, straight to the legs. Oh. Remember if the Moroccan press around us who were on their feet then. Jago, long for Fahau, great take. Just calms it all down and gets a thumbs up from his coach as well. Jago relies on the ball here from Boumezou. Jago, nice tormenting. Joe! Tormenting and scoring. That may just do it. Jago at his best. Cue the celebrations. Tormenting, delaying, and then doing that. Straight through Ben Salam. That is absolutely fired in at him. Unstoppable. And now the decision for Morocco is to go fly. And it looks as though it's going to be Brazil again against Morocco in a quarter-final in the World Cup. It was a lot tighter on the scoreline 3 years ago in Lithuania. They need to produce the comeback of all comebacks now, Morocco. Here's El Mesra, Sharoui, Marlon. Every time they have attempted a shot or a crucial pass, there's always been a Brazilian defender there. Here's Elayan. Sharoui, Elayan again. Across it goes, Artur this time, doing well to not steer it into his own goal. And comes the risk of playing fly. There is an empty goal at the other end for Brazil to score into. Sharoui! And William might go for it. He's launched it. And Sharoui's put it out of play. He wasn't to know where on earth his goal was. If in doubt, just get it out. It's low, but again, it was straight at the goalkeeper. Biggest attendance here, 2,705 inside the arena tonight. Jago. Back to fly keeper again. Just under 10 minutes remaining. We've seen both sides of what Brazil can produce. Clinical best in front of goal, defensively terrific as well. Here's Elayan for Bumazu. And Elfeni, Rice Elfeni, took one to the face. El Mesra. Passing out to Felipe Valerio. Sharawi. Rice Elfeni. Backtracking. It's not where they want to be, Morocco. A nation really still on the up. And what these players, what this squad has been able to produce with so many setbacks, it's quite extraordinary. Artur looking to put it in. It was well wide in the end. And Salam restarts things. Brazil looking to push up high. Here's Elayan. Mazra's got a bit of space this side. Here he is. El Mesra cutting inside, but there's Artur right in his face. El Mesra gets it back and flashes it across goal. Willian a bit slow to his feet. Tapping away, whether he felt one on the hip. Elayan. El Mesra. Rice Elfeni to get away from Niguinho. Elayan, El Mesra, back for Sharawi. It still won't go in. Rice Elfeni gone to fly again. Sharawi, El Mesra, back for Sharawi, and taking a risk was Marlon right on the edge. It's the link, and Sharawi again. It's Willian, determined not to be beaten, wanting another clean sheet. Brazil, it would be their third here at this tournament. What is the penultimate game here to be played in Bukhara? Tomorrow, the final day, where France will face Paraguay. Mesra, it's going to be a corner. Tahani, his debut for the senior team last year. Rice Elfeni, El Mesra, Elayan, Tahani. Got every angle covered of Brazil here. El Mesra, Elayan. Brazil happy just to sit. It's the movement, the space going to come from to open up the moment to strike, and Elayan places it right over the top, and Brazil will be very happy with that. El Mesra! Nice idea, picked out beautifully. And have beaten Willian, but not his post. That would have been a beautiful way for Morocco to get onto the score sheet. They get his fourth World Cup along with Hisham Taqiq His head coach that worked together for so long. El-Mesra and his coach. As it is, Morocco have called a timeout here. 6:27 remaining. Well, Brazil well on their way to Tashkent. Could be the decisive moment. Jaco saying that they are far better than 3 years ago. More and more has had an influence on games. Brazil's captain, native of Santa Catarina. And his goal here, heading to the goal from the 10-meter penalty mark against Croatia in the group stage. Morocco restart things, and under 6.5 minutes remaining. Here's El-Ayan for Sharawi, and El-Ayan wide for Faisal Feni. They've worked this nicely. Going to get a corner out of it here, Morocco. To get the ball back. Sharawi. There's El-Ayan for El-Mesra. Crossing goes. Oh, just about getting his feet sorted. El-Ayan distributes. Wide he goes. Cannot be hanging around now. El-Ayan long. Boumezou's brought that down superbly well. Oh my goodness! Now that is a finish and a half from Boumezou. Catching out Brazil. A rare goal that they have conceded in this tournament, and what a goal! Look at this, down on the chest, the touch. And beyond Willian, before he can even set himself. Fabulous. And that is one back for Morocco. But Artur looking to get in here, as Brazil look to respond with 5.5 minutes remaining. Listen, this tournament has given everything, and the last 16 matches and the drama right to the very end have been off the scale at times. Nothing is surprising anymore. Certainly if Morocco were to get another one. Diego gets away. That's come off him last. It's a committed attempt to win it from Bourids as Sharawi returns to the fold. And here come Morocco. Might see a lot of this now in the final 5 minutes. And they're being pushed on massively by the Moroccan fans inside the arena. El-Ayan for Sharawi. Faisal Feni. El-Mesra. Turnover for Felipe Larios, a good challenge. Who will it break to? Diego. Just see an extra spring in the step now of Morocco. El-Mesra for El-Ayan, Sharawi. Big hitters are out there now. Idris Rice Elfeni, across it goes again. William was there. Boumazou. Al-Mazrou across. Marlon's got to sort himself out. He does. Just to create that doubt in there, Al-Mazrou. Sharawi, Alayan, back to him. Sharawi for Alayan. Oh, he's bubbling around and somehow it stays out again. Causing all sorts of issues for Brazil to deal with here. Boumazou, and Al-Mazrou misses it. And Brazil will just slow it all down. Oh. Wonderful finish, 3.5 minutes remaining now. There's Al-Mazrou. Oh, that's absolutely slammed into the face of Marlon. Well, they've felt that big time, these. Yes, they're smaller but heavier balls compared to what you're used to playing with the 11s. Oh. Absolute point blank. It's the goal again from Boumazou. His third goal here in Uzbekistan. It's an absolute thumper, wasn't it? That's way more attempts than Brazil in the game overall. Brazil doing what Brazil do best. Back for Al-Mazrou as Alayan has it. Sharawi and over. Hard tour again. Going into deep here. Of the #1 ranked team in the world. Rice Elfeni for Sharawi. Rice Elfeni. Al-Mazrou to work Brazil so they can create the opening. Where does it come from? Sharawi fades, cuts back inside, blocked by Diego. Al-Mazrou. Rice Elfeni for Sharawi. Thought about it, eventually gets his pass to Alayan. Al-Mazrou, this is proper attack against defense here. Rice Elfeni, option in the corner of Boumazou is not on. Artur has just been a giant. Al-Mazrou again. There he is! Oh, and Alayan can't put it in. What are they claiming here? Al-Mazrou claiming that maybe that Willian got a touch on the ball. Artur just launches it. All Morocco. They got one back, struggling to get a second back. Sharawi. Time well and truly against them. Al-Mazrou. Brazil are just doing everything they can. They have been terrific from a defensive standpoint. Al-Mazrou, the magic man for Morocco. And again, it's Philippe Valerio this time. Sharawi through the legs, and Willian going for it. Oh. How about that for a takedown? Over the shoulder by Sharawi. With the determination to get forward again. And that's long from Alayan. And Brazil will slow it all down again. 69 seconds remain on the clock. Oh, put that away. And that's Alayan, and we will have had a proper finale on our hands. Brazil so nearly there to another semi-final at a FIFA Futsal World Cup. This will frustrate the daylights out of Morocco now. But this is what the top nations do. Again, Fahau is why he is so good, even with all those injuries. His hold-up play has been terrific. Here's Gita for Artur. One last push to reduce the arrears again, Morocco. El Mezra for Sharawi. Sharawi here. Back inside he comes again, just nothing really on for him. Marlon in the way. Alayan breaks down. It's Morocco head the wrong way. The game is Brazil's. They're celebrating already. Sharawi, El Mezra. Oh, and Artur wide, but that's it. Brilliant.